So today it's just going to be me. No, I'll be sorry for y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight into it. So, this week was Love Does Not Dishonor Others. Yeah, this week has been pretty stressful, so it really challenged me at a good week, I would say. So, firstly, the meaning of dishonor, because I had to go back to the dictionary and be like, what does dishonoring someone actually mean? And I found out that it just meant, disrespecting somebody, bringing shame to somebody, humiliating somebody, all those hurtful things that aren't necessary for you to do, sort of thing. So this week, yes, I'm gonna flip it a bit actually, because this week, um, first of all, I was the one that felt dishonored. I was in a situation where actually it was me that was feeling like somebody dishonored me, and the way I reacted to it was to dishonor them back. So, because I was feeling hurt by, you know, what the person did and the way the person was treating me, I was like, well, it makes sense for me to just. It was more like a point scoring thing where you're just like, okay, so they've done this to me, I need to prove a point here, so I'm gonna do this back. Or, just just going down the slippery slope. But it's crazy because I didn't realize I was doing it, but I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Like I was proper trying to justify it, like, well, actually they've disrespected me, so you know, not that they need to know, but um I need to sort of get back to where we were, sort of thing. And I just had such a hostility in my heart towards that person, and um towards just everything that they were saying to me. That happened with all the other week stuff. And then this weekend, actually, my church was having a conference. It was a relationship conference, and it was not just romantic relationships, but family relationships, friendships. They spoke about like different aspects of friendships and everything. So it was really, really good. Amazing, in fact. And yeah, like that conference came at, it was just very timely, because everything they said just spoke into me dishonoring the other person and just my week in general. So here are some of the things that I actually learned from that. The main thing that I got from the conference, which will actually just stick with me forever, is that they said wisdom in relationships is knowing when to overlook things, and that is that is just everything. Especially with the whole me feeling like I had been dishonored, like it was something that I should have overlooked, because it wasn't something that was deep enough for me to say. I didn't say anything, I didn't confront the person. Therefore, I should have actually kept it moving. It wasn't worth me, retaliating in a sort of passive aggressive way. It was just not necessary at all. And the fact that I did that um, just means that actually the situation is just going to keep going round and round in circles. So actually, you being the person to actually draw the line is so important. You actually laying down your pride and being like, yeah, I'm gonna drop that. It's not that deep. And also looking behind the person's actual behavior. So one thing that they said was, separating the who. So who the person is. This person is my friend. This person loves me. And separating it from their actions, which might not always correlate, but hey, I know the truth that actually this person is my friend, this person actually loves me, and the same with me. Like, I this is my friend, I actually love them, so actually me dishonoring them, what is that going to prove? What is that going to show, sort of thing? Yeah, so actually applying wisdom to it, and applying correct wisdom as well, because I thought I was applying wisdom in that situation, because, you know, yeah, I thought, okay, you know, they've done this, so let me act the same towards them. So applying correct wisdom to the situation is very much needed. Godly wisdom is very key. Godly wisdom. So another quote that they said is that actually wisdom gives compassion. So instead of wisdom rubbing things in, wisdom actually rubs things out, clears the slate. And actually that is what we're called to do as Christians. Like, this life is not about us. So we can't hold things against people because we're not in a place to do so. We're not in any way, shape, or form in a place to be holding grudges when we are just as bad every day. Like, it's not a point system. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. There are things that you're doing unconsciously without even realizing it. So just no. The main point that I learned is following godly wisdom, even though you really do not feel like it at the time, you'll realize that way down the line, you'll realize how actually that is the best route that you could have taken. In the short term, you may think, oh, like, am I a fool? Am I this? Am I that? No, you're not. Like, you're not a fool. You'll come to realize why God has said every single thing for a reason. Every single thing that God says is not just because he's just plucked it out of thin air. He knows. He is all knowing. He knows. So just going with the wisdom and not arguing with it. A scripture that I left the conference with and that I want to leave you guys with is 1 Peter 3:8, which says, finally, all of you be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. Do not repay evil with evil, insult with insult, but repay evil with blessing. Otherwise, it's just going to be a cycle, and it's just going to be very, very destructive. So I just thank God for revelation. I thank God for the conference that I had this weekend, for just bringing me back. Yeah, so next week, Abisoye will be back, and she'll be doing Love is Not Self-Seeking. Yeah, love is not self-seeking. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Way up, way up.